And now our starting lineup for Game 1 in what looks to be an exciting conference semifinals. First, for the Bucks, little general out there with the Wizard. He got lights out, a 20-point game for him in the win against New York. And there's the great, and it's Insanity in at the four-man position. And for Orlando, the mayor is out there with Caldwell Pope. He got the monster, who picked up 12 points in their last win against Philadelphia. And it's the Beast, and it's the closer in at the fourth. They were able to prevent going to 7 in the last one. We'll see how they establish themselves tonight.
Well, they're ready to go here, Kevin, and you can hear the fans are too. This can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd gets charged up. And that alone gives them a big leg up in this series.
And Steve, this is the payoff for all the effort they put into the grind of the regular season. Getting home court advantage and starting the series in front of their own fans, that's exactly what they've worked for. Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
On defense, the Magic. They came away with the victory in the last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't.
Went to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its head. I love it.
Yeah, this crowd is stunned.
And they should be, Kevin. That was one elaborate finish. I thought the defense really kind of slacked off there. He's going to drill those threes when he gets a good look.
Pass to the closer. Here's the mayor. 8 feet away. It's rebounded by Lights Out. Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Doc Rivers. We talked about the importance of stealing a game on the road, and Coach said they want to come out and set the tone early in this game. He said, quote, if we can come out and take this first game, all of a sudden we're in control of the series.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's the monster, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, he gets after it on the glass. That's the biggest thing. Takes a ton of pride in his rebounding, and he never seems to run out of gas. Just brings an energy to the game that makes him stand out amongst the crowd.
You know, you really can't think about trying to rebound the ball yourself when you're dealing with him. You've just got to make sure you box him out.
They get a hand on it. Inside with the pass across. Here's the great. Shot clock at 6. No good.
You know, guys, if he does his work early, he knows when he gets in a good position, his size gives him a big edge on the glass.
There's the closer. Soft touch of the glass. The closer's got his first basket.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Inside with the pass across. Here's Little General. Off target with his 3.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
You know, they've got to be careful not to give a shooter of his caliber open looks like that. 1 or 2 of those are all it takes to really get him going.
Orlando's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. The shot's good from Schmidt.
Dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
So it's the Bucks now. They trail by 3. Here's Little General, defended by Schmidt. Inside with the pass across. Off target from 3-point range. Orlando, they've gotten only 1 of their first 6 shots to fall today. And the pass to the Beast. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. And Anthony Kumbos checked in for Milwaukee. Both free throws good from the Beast.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Here's Little General, defended by Schmidt. Banked in off the glass. Magic leading by 3. Passes it to the Monster. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Picked him clean. Pass to the closer. And all trying to win that time before dropping in. The closer's got his second bucket of the night. The pass to the great. It's rebounded by the closer. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. The Mayor passes to the Beast. The closer. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Magic moving the ball around. Here's the Monster, defended by Cross. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
You know, for a player with his explosiveness, that was ATM time. Cash money, the easy way.
That kind of defense is not going to cut it against him.
Cash money. I like that, Clark.
No good from Insano. Orlando leading. The closer passes to Schmidt. Here's Caldwell Pope. He passes to the Beast. It's good from long range. The Beast's got 5 points so far.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. You take a look at the Mayor, currently 5th in the league in assists. Such court vision.
Well, it's great to see guys step up to the added pressure of the postseason and deliver big numbers. Not only for him, but his teammates. Anybody that distributes the ball the way he does helps his team and himself.
A shot. It's good from Cross. The Magic leading by 8. Here's the Mayor. Here's the Monster, defended by Antetokounmpo. And the shot is good from the Monster.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
Here's the Mayor. Cannot hit. Nice defense from Little General.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions yet.
Very good from the great.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting's really suffered.
And that one's good. 7 points for the Beast.
Defensively, this team is just giving up way too many open looks.
You're exactly right, and to battle back, they've got to shore that defense up, Steve.
Here's Cross, and fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup, make him earn it at the line.
The Magic making a switch here. Both free throws good from Cross. Magic leading by 10. Sonic heads he passes to Caldwell Pope. Here's the Beast, defended by Cross. And the call will go against the great. That's his first foul.
They tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Brook Lopez is checked in for Insanity, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Little General. Bucks trail by 13. Lillard, right side. Carter with the block. The shot's good from Antetokounmpo. Orlando's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Carter sets the pick for Anthony. Makes the lead pass. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. And the Bucks making a change here. Count that one.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Taken away by Anthony. Pushing it up. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. Well, it's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically layings.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
Great look, but off the mark. Orlando leading by 15. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the early lead just keeps on growing. Another basket.
And the way they've done it is with an extremely potent inside attack.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez outside. Off target from outside. Balanced scoring, Clark and Steve, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
Yeah, it sounds better than you say it than watching. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar. Right, Steve?
Yeah, pass the cream, too. I mean, while you're at it. I mean, this has been something to watch. I mean, it's just everybody getting involved.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
It's a great drive to the bucket for them to this point, guys.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Bucks trail by 14. Lillard left side. Breaks it off the glass. Lillard's got his first 2 points of the night.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And that's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
Wagner passes to Cook. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Anthony.
Incredible.
Boom, he jams it straight down. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
He feeds it to Middleton. Here's Trent. And the 3 off target. Orlando leading by 16. Anthony with it, now guarded by Middleton. Here's Wagner, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Boy, what a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, it sure has been. Look at the lead they've jumped out to already. Impressive.
Tipped away. And Lillard gets to Middleton. That 3 off the mark. Orlando's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Suggs. No good with the triple. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. That's a 2 from Lillard, but he recovers it. The feed to Middleton. Shoots a 3. Gets the bucket. Middleton's got his first 3 points of the game. Here are the Magic now.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Back to Lillard from downtown. Can't get it to go. Deep 2 from Anthony. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And for the Magic here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition, and that's how they built this lead.
They like to play fast, and they're doing a nice job filling the lane.
Here's Prince. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Now you look at the great, one of the best shooters in the NBA, top 5 in the league at this moment.
Well, you know, the three-point shot, Kevin, can be a game-changing play. I mean, I've seen games become blowouts and blowouts become close thanks to the three-point shot. It's a huge asset, and these guys capitalize on it big time.
Anthony drives in. Sanikitsi, guarded by Prince. Wagner passes to Anthony. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Inside. And there's the whistle. Foul hard, and the shot will go to the line. The Magic shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. First one falls for. And the Magic making a change here. All free throws good from Wagner. Bucks trail by 18. Lillard with it. Poked away. And up the court from the Magic on the break. The shot's good from Schmidt. The Mayor's got his second basket.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Lillard. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swings.
It seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yes, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close. Oh, man, they are just putting a hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively. It has all been working for him today.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They're just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. No good from close.
They're losing their composure a little bit here on the bad end of the run.
Yeah, they are, and they need to come up with a rally-wrecking play here to stop this run.
Is the closer, and here's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Reverse that one. Oh, now that was nice. Real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control. Ooh.
Oh, that one had it all, guys. Power and grace. Just beautiful.
The Greats checked in for Milwaukee. The shot's good from lights out.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
As the
Wow, they are just red hot, guys. Not missing a thing.
Sometimes you see a player get on a tear like this, Steve, but never an entire team.
And it's blocked by Caldwell Pope. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And that one is hammered hard.
How much do you love to see a guy with the skill and the nerve to pull off that reverse?
Well, if it was any other player, it may be surprising. But he is just so good.
Yeah, and he will take chances. I mean, he's one of the few guys that even has that move in his arsenal. But I love the fact that he's not afraid to take it.
The Mayor passes to Caldwell Pope. The closer battles through traffic and lays it in. The closer's got 11 points.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. You get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
The Mayor passes to the closer. Here's the Beast. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
Such an imposing finisher around the rim. Intimidating to the defense, really.
And he gets it back.
Complete domination. What a game for the Whistle. He's got 13 points, and he's put 1 three-pointer on the board.
Going forward, I think it'd be a good idea to let him spend a little more time behind the arc. He looks like he has a nice touch from out there.
Both free throws good from Cross. Orlando's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they let it fly from downtown. The Mayor passes to the Monster. Here's the Mayor. To the inside. Here's the Monster. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The first free throw is good.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Bucks have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Pass to Insanity. Here's the Great. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. Here's Milton. Can't hit. Excellent D there from the closer.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
And there's the pass to Caldwell Pope. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Another miss by Orlando.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
The Great passes to Little General. Some solid defensive work there from the Monster.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Shots good from the closer. The closer's got 11 points in the quarter.
The defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
The shot's good from the Great.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
The Mayor passes to the Monster.
Finding the open man every trip down the floor.
Certainly seems like he's doing that, Steve. I mean, it's been a great passing day for him.
And Antetokounmpo's checked in for lights out. Passes it to the Great. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by the closer. The closer's got his 5th rebound in this one.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. You look at the Great, 2nd in the league, having an excellent season.
And what a run he's been on, guys, establishing himself at the perfect time here in the postseason.
Poke loose. Passed across. Fires for 3. There's the bucket. Good. The Wizards got 18 points.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they needed it.
The Mayor passes to Caldwell Pope. The Beast tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now the pass to Little General. Passes to Cross. Fires from deep. And it's Orlando with the rebound. The Monsters got rebound number 5 here tonight. Caldwell Pope passes to the Monster. The closer. And that one is right through. There he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that right.
You know, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
No good from the Great.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
The Mayor passes to the Monster. Here's the closer. Fast break, Milwaukee. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while. That's 7 points for the Great.
You know, guys, when you push it hard like that on the break, those are the easy buckets that'll be waiting for you.
Nice D from Antetokounmpo.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
Here's Little General, defended by Schmidt. Passed across. Here's Little General. Misses the 3. Here's the closer. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Some fantastic numbers here for the closer. He has 17 points and 1 steal. Really dominating this game, just taking it over.
Just making it look effortless as well.
Milwaukee's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Little General, defended by Schmidt. Ring shot on the way. The Great passes to Insanity. Stolen. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's the closer. Ball stolen. 1:49 left to play in the first half. There's the pass to Antetokounmpo. It's blocked. Here's Milton. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got half, so he'll head to the free throw line.
Really, I'd like to see them go after the offensive rebound a little bit more here. Be more aggressive in attacking the ball. That's what offensive rebounding is about. Going after the ball. And they did a good job of it in the first.
Orlando's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Out to Carter. He passes to Schmidt. Suggs. And the three ball is good. He has 7.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Milwaukee making a switch. Lopez is checked in. The Mayor passes to Sanikitsi. There's the screen. The shot no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. Passes it to the Great. Shot from the wing. And he connects with the jumper. The Great's got 9.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Orlando's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's the Mayor. 8 points for him. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. The Magic again can't hit. The Bucks shooting struggle is apparent. 37% from the field. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Orlando's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's the Great. He's on fire. The Great's got 11. Here's Schmidt. And that's not going to go. Renzo, a pretty lopsided game for the first half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
From the 2K Sports Studios,
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. You look at the closer in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
Lights out, checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Little General. Pass to the Great. 18 feet out. Rebounded by Schmidt.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not. He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
Here's the Monster. And he goes in for the dunk. That's not as easy as it made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary for him.
Man.
You know it.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. There's the closer, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
And instead, he picks up a foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
The Monster passes to Caldwell Pope. Here's the Mayor, defended by Cross. The pass to the Beast. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's the Wizard. 20 points for him. For Milwaukee, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers do pretty well. That's good from Cross. Both free throws good from Cross. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Passes to the closer. Here's the Mayor. He passes to the closer. That's good. The closer's got 24 points.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until they prove they can stop them, I mean, they ought to continue to pound it in low.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And that call gets an instant reaction.
Well, that's a whistle that did not go over very well. Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk.
I can feel that.
Send a message.
Yes, sir.
A message and put it on the highlight reel for later.
No good from the Beast.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
The Great passes to Lights Out. Here's the Great. Cannons the shot with nobody near him. The Great's got 13 points.
Well, he found the open man on the perimeter and got the ball to him.
Pass to the Monster. The Mayor. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And the layup's good off the glass. 9 points for the Beast.
They are owning the lane right now. Every one of their last 10 points has come either at or near the rim.
Great looks in tight because they're finding lanes to the hoop whenever they want them.
Shot, high post, and it's Orlando with the rebound. The Beast's got his 5th rebound in this one. The pass to Caldwell Pope. No luck. Excellent D there from the Great. Bucks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Lights Out, and count it from 19 feet away. The Magic have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. The Mayor passes to the closer. Here's the Mayor. Here's the Beast. Offline with his 3.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first. Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
Gets it to go. The Beast's got 11.
Well, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Little General the pass to Cross. The Magic have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Oh, yeah! Oh!
Always some entertainment value when you go with the windmill jam.
Yeah, rim shaker and Steve a wrist breaker.
Outrageous, man.
Pass to the Beast. From outside the arc. Shot's good. The Beast's got 7 points for the quarter.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If the shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
The shot's good from the Great.
Another good look there, and that's his second three-pointer of the game.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Cross passes to Little General. Here's the Great, defended by Schmidt. Lets the 3 fly. And it's rebounded by the closer. The closer's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's the Monster. 20 points for him. It's tipped. There's the pass to the Beast. Here's Caldwell Pope. Buries the jump shot. Caldwell Pope's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Passed across. Here's Lights Out, defended by Caldwell Pope. No good from Lights Out.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
The Beast passes to Caldwell Pope. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Orlando.
Well, they're taking high percentage shots in the paint. I like the way their offense is clicking.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
Feeds to Middleton. Back to Lillard. There's the triple. And that one's good. Lillard's got 5 now.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Anthony kicks to Harris. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Harris. The dish to Anthony. And there's the pass to Wagner. Harris. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Harris has got his second bucket. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. It's stolen by Anthony. Gives him the lead pass. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power in the dunk.
Guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Well, Orlando shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. He passes it to Wagner, trying his luck deep. Second shot opportunity. The shot's good from Wagner.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Bucks are gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Here's Trent. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
He kicks to Middleton. Lillard outside. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic shooting has started 60% since the halftime break. Here's Caldwell Pope. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And he sinks the second. Here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Back to Prince. Jacks up a 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 11. Anthony kicks to Harris. Down low. Wagner puts up the baby hook. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 6 points for him. Milwaukee's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Lillard gets the screen from Middleton. And the basket by Lillard.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Lillard against Anthony. Passes it to Wagner. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Anthony on the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lillard gets the screen from Middleton. Lillard attacking. And it's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot. This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Lillard. And the Magic making a change here. No free throws good from Lillard.
You know, even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line this half.
I think they've done a good job of making the most of their chances at the line, and they've got to keep it up to take the lead.
Wagner passes to Sonikitsi. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 5. And Milwaukee has possession. He dishes it to Middleton. On deep. The long distance three is buried. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Trent, guarded by Harris, launches it. Can't get it to go. And Orlando will come the other way. Out to Anthony. Anthony off a pick from Wagner. There's the pick. Anthony dishes to Harris. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Harris has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Magic. Milwaukee with the ball. Here's Trent. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Milwaukee making a switch here. On to Tacumbo's checked in. Well, Orlando shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. Back to Harris. Pass to Wagner. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him two chances at the free throw line here. And the first one drops. And good on the second, so it makes them both. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Lillard outside. And counting. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know about how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
Anthony's checked in for Orlando. Free throw good from Lillard. And it's the Magic with the ball. Outside Anthony. Anthony left side. And it's blocked by Antetokounmpo. Here's Lillard. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Look at what Lillard has done so far. He has 12 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
Well, that's important. When you get to the foul line, any team, when you can outscore your opponent from the foul line, it's critical, and he's trying to do his part right there.
A free throw good from Lillard. And the Magic making a change here. Free throw is good from Lillard. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And here is Anthony. Carter with a screen on Lillard. It's Anthony with the drive. Sucks. The Magic again can't hit. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The pass to Antetokounmpo. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Lopez left side. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. And Orlando will come the other way. Suggs. That one wide left.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Trent. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Looks like he's just trying to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but I don't know about that shot attempt.
Kicks to Anthony. Anthony off a bit from Wagner. Anthony drawing the double team. Just 4 to shoot. Suggs. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
And the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got 14 points now in the second half.
Boy, has he picked it up in the second half. He's on fire.
Lillard against Anthony. He passes to Wagner. Back to Anthony. Suggs. Lopez over to help. Here's Carter. But they get it back. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Wagner. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. Bucks passing it around. Here's Trent. The three-pointer, no good.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
He really made that mismatch pay off. The defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
And the Magic making a change here. Harris is checked in. And the free throw, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And Lillard kicks to Antetokounmpo. Takes the 13-footer. The shot, no good. And Orlando the other way now. Outside Anthony. Anthony off a bit from Wagner. Back to Anthony. Suggs. Carter with a screen on Lillard. 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Four seconds left.
The shooting percentage has really fallen here in the second half. You've got to find the range again, guys. That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
That's been so critical, Clark, because whenever they have gotten the ball into the paint, it's resulted in points, it seems like.
Anthony kicks to Harris. Takes a three. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 7th assist here tonight.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Lillard, the pass to Middleton. The three. And yes, sir, that one drops.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
Orlando's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Back to Carter. Now the pass to Wagner. Dishes it to Anthony. Anthony off a bit from Wagner. Anthony kicks to Harris. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Lillard. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Lillard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Anthony kicks to Harris. Six to shoot. Back to Anthony. From deep. And Lopez pulls it down. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 14-5 run. Middleton. And another three for Milwaukee. The Magic shooting the ball really well in this game. 58%. Now here's Anthony. Lillard with the block. But they'll get another chance. Suggs buries the long-range jumper.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Now Lillard. And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. And up the court from the Magic on the break. Suggs. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. Lillard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a three-point play.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
The Bucks making a switch here. That's good from Antetokounmpo. Orlando's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. They set the pick. Shot left block. Hits some room on the way in, and the bucket's good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Lillard against Anthony. Lillard dishes to Prince. A three-pointer off the mark.
You got to give him a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Coach. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Passes it to Wagner. 1:29 left to play in the final quarter. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And that puts a cherry on top, so to speak, of what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the whining now, Steve.
Doubled by Wagner. Here's Portis. And the Bucks miss again. Magic shooting 32% in the 4th, perhaps looking a bit tight. Anthony off a pick from Wagner. It's Anthony with the drive. Pass to Wagner. Shot clock at 5. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And here's Anthony for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
He feeds it to Prince. Here's the screen. Wagner passes to Wagner. There's the feed to Anthony. Magic moving the ball around. Harris misses. The Bucks shooting 44% in the 4th. The offense with some ups and downs. And a foul on the shot. They'll go to the stripe for 2. And he knocks down the first one. And the Bucks making a change here. And both free throws good for Prince. 12 seconds left in the game. Anthony with it. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort.